Hi, and thanks for joining us on 2K Sports NBA action. It's coming up. Joined by Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and our reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. With us tonight, as versatile a broadcaster as she was a player, Candace Parker. Hey, Candace.
Hey, Brian, what's up? Thanks so much for the shout-out.
On Sunday, and then on Tuesday, now the starting group for the visitors. And it's Jones in at the shooting guard position. Now Harris. Here he goes. And he can't jam it through. Pass to Reed, beyond the arc. And he dunks it down.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Now here's Harris. Just 5 to shoot. Drills the elbow jumper.
And you got to defend better than that. I mean, that's a good look. For him.
And you do not want to let him get going early because that can get you cooked.
Three-pointer, no good. And about a minute gone in the first quarter. Candace, we see so many different coaching styles. To you, what's the most important quality in a head coach?
The most important quality in a head coach, especially nowadays, is to be able to connect with your team. You have to be able to connect to know what they need on a nightly basis, know when to push, know when to bring them back down into reality, and how to set the tone. So I think that is so important, especially in this generation.
Now here's Reed. His last outing, we saw him score 13. The ball's knocked loose. First quarter, just over a minute and a half in. Here's Harris. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. Harris has got 7 points. Gone 1 of 3 from the floor. Reed against Harris. Pass to Reed. Looking to end the run. Can't get it to fall. 0 for 2 now.
That's his shot. And one, I'm sure, he wants back.
Harris against Reed. And here's Harris. He has 7. 5 to shoot. Into the lane. Oh, he misses the dunk. They're running. Pulls up for 3. Hits a three-pointer.
And you can tell they're in sync right now, expertly turning the steal into fast break points.
Takes that one up and powers it through.
That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air.
A circus dunk for you right there, guys.
Just an awesome display of athleticism on our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Well, Candace, it's surprising the number of great players who struggle at the free throw line. What advice would you give them?
It's interesting. I've had this conversation with Shaq a number of times. I think it's super important. I sing at the free throw line. It goes back to muscle memory. So you end up taking the thought and the mental aspect out of it and just going back to how you shot time and time again. That's the biggest thing, is continuing that routine and making a competitive motion.
Well, we're all waiting. Let's hear your song.
I sing Song Cry by Jay-Z, same verse every time.
Well, we're all waiting. Let's hear you sing your song.
That's for another game.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
double up Harris. On the take, and Harris throws it down.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
Now here's Reed. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Counted from distance.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
Reed against Harris.
At the line for the away team, Harris taking 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And Harris drops them both.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Gone 5 of 9 from the floor. To the inside. Here's Harper. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
He may give up a little size, but has the bounce to hold his own.
Got 6 of 8 shots to go. Now here's Harris. 15 points in the game. Harris is doubled. James outside. Harris outside. 6 to shoot. High post Holmes. 3-pointer. Launches it. Harris, and that one's good. Harris has got 18 points in the game. Well, Candace, in women's basketball, a lot of players play overseas when the WNBA isn't in season. It can add to your income, and a lot of players need that income, of course. Can you talk about that aspect of WNBA versus overseas and where we're going with that?
Yes, overseas is honestly where you make your living. For 10 years, I played year-round. WNBA season, October to April, I would go to Russia, and then I would come back and play the WNBA season again. So it definitely is a grind, but the WNBA is honestly the summer job. Playing overseas really does benefit your career.
How about the toll on your body that it took? It had to have had a great toll over the years.
Yeah, rest. What is rest, BA? I don't know what that is.
Away team
2 fouls for him already. If he's not more careful, his minutes will be curtailed.
Coming onto the floor for the away team.
Inside. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd-pleasing already.
Now here's Harris. Give him 20. Going inside, and Harris throws it down.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Pass to Jeffries. Can't hit that one. Oh, great D that time from Harris. James outside. That falls. Nice setup by Harris. Well, Candace, we're seeing a lot more national broadcast of WNBA games. Great to see that enhanced spotlight on the women's game right now.
Yes, visibility is so important. You can't understand what you're not able to see, so it's going to be crucial for our game's growth to continue to have that.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now.
Oh,
What you say?
my goodness.
Come on now.
They played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
And, you know, when you've got a chance to put a team away early, you got to take it.
Got 8 of 13 attempts to go.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
quick break, and we look at our 2K leaderboard for three-point shooting last season.
And looking at last season, the thing that jumps out at you is their three-point percentage. Best in the league in that category, which is great to see considering how valued the three ball is nowadays in our game.
Down low to end the run. Lays it up and banks it in.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Well, Candace, your versatility as a player is just tremendous. Let's talk about the parts of the game that took a little work, though. I know there were parts of your game that came easy to you, but what about those aspects of your game that you had to really focus on and work on and improve as you became a professional?
Believe it or not, defense. That has been just in terms of just staying steps ahead. I think defense takes a lot of IQ. It takes a lot of, being ahead of the play before it happens, being in the right position. So I think defensively is something that players underestimate the value of.
And Harris throws it down.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
4-3. Ooh, poked away. And at this point, they're loving this big lead.
Absolutely. And they haven't really faced a lot of resistance.
Did he?
Oh, yeah!
My, he did!
What an incredible shot.
Wow!
Yes, indeed.
A minute 39 left in the first quarter. And he lobs it up to the rim. Hammers the lob through.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
And, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes the team.
They took their chances letting him stay out there with so many early fouls, and they'll be paying for it the rest of the game.
All right, fans, get on your feet and make some noise for T-shirt time! Get ready for the Dance Squad!
Stay 1:16 left now in the first quarter. Clock at 6. Oh, and just miss after miss right now. They are blowing this one open.
Maybe the only question is how...
Oh, what a throwdown.
Nice. Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into.
Boy, I'd love to get a replay on that one. Let's keep it handy so we can see it again.
Jacks up a 3. And it's Harris with the rebound.
He just has not been himself this period. Just too inconsistent up and down at the offensive end.
There's 39 seconds left to play in the first. And the layup is good off the glass. Harris has got 42 in the game.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Away team foul. Harris, 5th personal foul, 5th team foul. At the line.
The first one falls.
Harper, 2 shots.
So he gets them both. Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. Connects on the foul line jumper. Harris has got 44.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. And guess what? Mission accomplished.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
We're at the end of the first, and what a blowout already in this one. Delivering the blowout. We'll take a quick break and then get you back to the action.
Get ready for the Dance Squad!
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
And, you know, for them guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
And it's James in at the 4. Well, Candace, the Milwaukee Bucks winning the 2021 title. It just goes to show you that small market teams, big market teams, every fan base should know their team has a chance to win if they're run properly. And we saw that with the Bucks last season.
But we're seeing the support from the entire city, the entire state, and how great it is to see a team like that has had a superstar that decided to stay with the Bucks, that re-signed when many probably would have left. How important it is for that city. And so I think that, you know, a lot of teams are going to take this blueprint and try to recreate it.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
Basket's good. Harris has got 49 in the game.
They've been going to him an awful lot this game, and you can see why. He's pouring it on.
Nails it from beyond the arc.
Boy, he's really been dominant in this one. Unfortunately, he hasn't had much help.
Harris is double. Shoots over Reed. Again! What an avalanche! And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Over to the wing. The 3. That shot, no good. Gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. Harris against Reed. Hits yet again! Wow!
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Drops in the 3.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
Gotten off to a perfect 4 for 4 start of the second. Reed against Harris. Shoots over Reed. Harris's shot is good. Harris has got 55.
And there's some nice chemistry on offense. They're just taking what the defense allows.
Well, it's interesting. The defense continues to back off, expecting them to attack the rack, but they just continue to pull up and knock down those mid-range jumpers.
Count it. Well, Candace, you're one of the most prolific scorers in league history. Someone has to get you the ball, though. What do you like in a point guard?
I love a point guard that is in control of the game, that knows when to push, knows when to get back, and knows the position that players like the ball in. The point guards that have been the best that I've played with at the beginning of the season have asked me, where do you want the ball? And when you ask those questions, you get solid answers, and it makes the team better.
Well, I'm honored to be your TV point guard, Candace.
Man, you throw no-looks, and they're so... Man, I'm ready, BA. I'm ready to catch those no-looks.
Pure from three-point range. He has 6.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
From deep three-point range, another one goes. Incredible. 60 points. This guy can't be stopped right now.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
To the wing on the left. Reed for 3. Connects from downtown. Reed's got 7 now in this quarter.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Harris is double. Over Reed. He got it again! Sensational! That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far. Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
The 3. Nails it from 3.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
And with the new CBA, the WNBA reducing free agency restrictions for players. Candace, what effect do you see that having?
Well, this is going to empower players to be able to go and
foul.
play
Hold
for
on.
organizations they want to play for. It's very important to understand that this is a job. This is exciting, and it is important to be a part of an organization that you want to. And so I think that this will just continue to empower players.
And it doesn't hurt to have a little buzz around players going from one team to the next in the offseason. And Harris throws it down.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
To the paint. Here's Harper. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
First personal foul, second team
All right,
foul.
now that we have a break, let's take a look at which teams capitalized from the line last season.
Well, last year, they were tremendous at the line. A very fundamentally sound team shooting-wise.
He's perfect from the line this time.
Getting themselves to the line this quarter is a good way to get their offense rolling.
And maybe cause some foul trouble along the way as well. And we know what that can do. It pays off typically in good fashion for you.
He's got a solid rhythm going from the perimeter. 3 triples in the first quarter, and now 3 more since.
Oh, there's the alley. Throw it down on the lob.
Everyone loves the alley-oop play, B.A.
Yep, one of the prettiest in basketball.
Unless you're the...
Oh, wow. Out to Harris. Driving inside. Soft touch off the glass. Harris has got 4 points this quarter.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
To the middle. Here's Reed. Rejected by James. Harris with it. And it's Holmes in at the center. Releases from 15. Harris's shot is good.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, he does. That's what we call helium. Yeast rising and helium floating.
Ooh, a great look there. Brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Harper. And that one falls. Now 10 for 12 with that make.
You've got to be aware of him at all times. He's a bully on the backboard.
The 3, here's Harris. Drains the triple.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
With the drive.
Whoa! They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
Harris is doubled. And we're going to have a jump ball. And we've got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
That's tipped. James passes to Harris. And they double up Harris. Shot clock at 6. And it's good! He hits another one.
This game has his name written all over it.
Yet another steal from him.
He has been an absolute thief on the floor. Another steal.
And by the way, that swipe puts him tied for second all time for most steals in a game. What a defensive effort for him. The three is up. And got it! Another basket!
He just notched 92 points on that one.
Simply surreal. I'm not sure even he can believe what's going on. And so the road team gets the W in this one. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Now, shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson.